Hello again. My name is Steph, also known as Stephafa or Stephafafa, but please, just call me Steph. And welcome to another episode of VanillaTyme Season 8. Let's get going. I said I'd do it, and I'll do it. And by do it, I mean I'm going to build the tent I mentioned in my last video. So this is all my materials. I'm going to go with a cyan tent, and it's going to have just a little something on the inside, nothing too special, a little bit of detail, but that's pretty much the space that I need for it. And yeah, let's get started. So what do you think? I based the design very loosely off of Wells Knight's tent from early season 10. It's not quite the same, but it's got, kind of like the larger structure going on. And something a little bit different I decided to go for was these hanging signs here. Because it's the same color as the cyan, I can actually hang the hanging signs on top of one another, and they don't take up a hitbox. You can walk through them. And you can also put banners on the hanging signs, which is a way to kind of layer the banners so that you can actually walk through the banners and the hanging signs as if they weren't there, which is kind of nice. I like that because despite the fact that there is indeed an opening here, it gives it more of a tent vibe, I guess. It's got that little flap that you open in order to get in. And coming inside, we've got, well, I'm not really sure how to describe it, but it's very cozy. We got a little bit of storage here and there. There's some books that you can take a look at. There's nothing in them, unfortunately, but I went with the beds because I tried emulating like a sleeping bag kind of design with carpets, and it was just way too flat. Inserting the beds in the floor also didn't work because I wanted to use clay, and we don't have a half slab for that. And yeah, so I mean the beds are fine. And then there's just a little spot you can sit in and read your books. So that was okay. And you didn't see this in the time lapse because I added it afterwards, but I figured, what would go really well with a campsite and a fishing hole and a tent is, well, a picnic table. So I added one in, just a little simple details, nothing too fancy, just made it out of oak, stairs, and threw in a candle or two just for a little bit of ambiance. And gotta have your snacks when you're camping, right? So in addition to our fishies, we got some cookies. I don't think I actually showed off the shop. So this is the pavilion, in case you didn't get a good look at it last time. And here I sell my map art. And, odds and ends like hay bales, wool, rockets, template copying, ender chests, gunpowder, which apparently I need to restock. And we've got, you know, god pickaxes, honeycomb, bamboo, netherwort, slime. And then I also offer free use of a recovery compass. I've had people message in chat that they died, didn't know where they died, don't have a minimap mod, so they don't know where to go. So recovery compasses are really good for that. So having this as a free offer right in your spawn, where somebody can just come, grab it, go collect their things, and then just bring it back when they're done. And then I also had this thing called, it's like a map art live stream. So whenever I'm working on map art actively, I'll carry a copy of the map area in my offhand, and that allows any maps to update dynamically. So this is an unlocked map. That's just a copy of my map area. So when I'm working on a piece, you could actually come here and watch me and see the changes in real time, which is really cool. I don't think anybody's actually used it, but even if I just make sure that it's updated in between work, if I don't finish a piece, you can kind of see a bit of what I'm working on at that time. I think that's kind of cool. So you know how in the last video I talked about these wonderful machines at my map area? Well, I'd like to show that off again, and I figured I might as well get another map done while I'm at it. Now, I was taking suggestions for a while, and I still am. So if anybody's out there that's on this server that wants some map art commission, please let me know. Keep in mind, I only do carpets. But I would like to get rid of this, and I don't want to pick this up by hand. So let's show off these wonderful machines. So we just press this button, and off they go. Now, ordinarily, this would be much more exciting because, well, there'd be stuff everywhere, right? But if you take a look, yes, they are very loud. You can see they start picking up, and they just leave the carpets on the ground. Now, because they're all the same color, they actually do collect together, which is nice. And then I just go and pick them up. And there's a return button on the other end for the unit. And I press that and they just come all the way back. So I can either leave them there or I can bring them back so they're all in the same spot. So we can press the next button and off it goes. Oh my gosh. So, this is not my map art. I just received this from Say the Name, and as you see in the chat, yeah, Vocal made it, and Say the Name drew it. This is fantastic. What does this look like? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's going in the museum. Where am I going to put this? I will drop it in here for now. Anyway, so as you can see, my map is clear, and I am ready to go. I'm just gonna, I dropped off all my shulker box, oops, all my shulker box nonsense, and so now all I have to do is pick up all the carpets that I need, and then we can get ourselves started. And there we have it. So this is a piece called Forest Walk by Ironshod, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's a gold dragon, and I just thought it was something neat that people could use as like a poster on a wall or something, but just a nice little background piece. It's a little pixelated, again, because of the limitations of carpet, but I think it came out all right. So what we're going to do first is, all right, so in here we have the pieces that we need to make more maps, except paper. Apparently I need more paper. Hang on a second, let's go grab more paper. It's a really good thing that we have these really good sugarcane farms, because I am never at a want for paper. Alright, paper required. So, grab some paper, grab some redstone dust, got some glass. See if I remember how to actually make a compass. It's been a hot minute. I believe it's just like that, right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So we make a compass, and then we'll put the compass in there, and we get an empty map. So now with our map, we've got a cartography table right here, and we can make a copy. So now I can take the original and put it back here. Actually, this was a little bit lower down. There, much better. And this is now our official map, so we want to lock this. And so we do that by taking the map and we stick it in a glass pane. And there we go. So now that we've got our map, the next thing that we're going to want to do is to name it and then make a bunch more copies. Now I just have a couple bits here to make just the one copy. For our main copying, we're actually going to do that back at the base, because in here we have a shulker box full. I said a shulker box full of paper, and we have more redstone dust here, and we have more glass paint. I stole the glass paints from the other one. I'm gonna have to put more glass paints back there now later. It's fine. So let's make some more maps. First thing we need to do is swap over here so we can get a couple more maps made. I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of them right now because I like to make like about a dozen or so. What am I doing? As I was saying, we want to make more compasses. So let's do that. Let's just, yeah, much easier. Look at that. Boom. So now we have a bunch of compasses, and we can make a bunch more maps. 15 is good. And now if we cycle, I admit it's not the most efficient system, but it's my system and I like it, okay? So we just throw another map in here, and we'll just keep doing this. I think 14 is probably enough. Let's see, I want to sell a dozen, put one on display, put one in the museum, and I'm going to give one to Harding as well. So 15 should be good. So I'll put my extra materials back in here. And we need more glass. I forgot the maps are already locked. Okay, I don't need to do that part. I forgot. It's been a while since I made map art. I forgot I don't need more glass panes. I need to bring some of these back. That's why the glass panes were only over there. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, now we just want to name them. So a thing that I like to do with all of my names is I have like a little bit of a system which I can copy from over here. Ow. I can copy from over here. Yes, my little diamonds. So I'm gonna steal this. Okay, so I actually want to just copy that, and then I can put you back up here. And now, so this was called Forest Walk, and then we'll put the artist's name here. Okay. Just like that. Yeah, that's cool. And then we want to put one of them up here. I don't exactly have space for that just at the moment, so let's make ourselves some extra space. There's a drown. Whoa, drowned with a trident. Oh, hello. Thanks. I've never seen a mob come in from here before. Where did he even spawn? So I think what we'll do is we'll actually just extend this one. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I need 2 smooth quartz blocks, and then we'll just take this and pop that right in there. Okay, and then we need it's a bamboo sign, so we have a bamboo box. Pull a sign out. All right, and then we can call it Forest Walk, Iron Shod, and then myself as the map artist. Now, I have invisible item frames in each of these, so in my wood box I should have... Ooh, I have 1 frame left. I'm going to have to buy more. To craft these, it's kind of annoying. You need like a lingering invisibility potion or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how to make them myself, but there was somebody that was selling them in the shopping district for a while, so I'm hoping they have more. Because I do use them. And I just realized that I also want to put... Oops. I also want to put the Garfield in, and I cannot do that without more invisible item frames. So that leaves me in a bit of a predicament. I think for now, we're just going to use a regular frame for this one. And I can swap that one out later, but that one's not as important to have it flush. Like, I would like it to for consistency, but it's not super necessary. Then we can put the Garfield over... And we can extend this. There we go. Okay, so now I get this, and this is Garfield from Garfield? I guess. And this is vocal core and say the name. That'll work. And there we go. Next step is we need to stock our shop with our new item. Oh. Ooh, let's see if I can snag a ride. Ha! Darn it, I missed. I wonder if Mila can see me. Alright, so we are very quickly running out of space here. I think we have a spot right here, yeah. Oh, right, bamboo plank. I forgot we need one of those as well. So we can plop that there. Barrel goes on top. Okay, so now the other map arts, I dropped them down from 10 diamonds to 7. I'm debating just keeping this one at 7 because I sell a couple to begin with, and then sales kind of slowed down. I kind of like the idea of new ones being 10 diamonds, but I think I'm just going to keep them all consistent. So we'll just do 7 diamonds. And then we fill it up. I always like to kind of space stuff out a little bit. Makes it look more engaging, makes it look more full. So I think that'll work. And then I'm keeping 1 for Harding. I'm just going to sneak it into his base somewhere. And yeah, you can see the regular item frames here, which is perfect. So we're going to pop that on there, and boom. And I think that does it for today's video. If you liked what you saw and want to see more, let me know in the comments. Maybe even subscribe so that you can get notified when I make another video. I'd like to start doing these more often, as I am having a lot of fun doing them. So if you're also enjoying it, please let me know. And until next time, take care, and Oh, you thought I was gonna say something? No, no, no. Just take care.